Hey, what's going on, Facebook and YouTube? It's been a while since I've posted anything about my health. Just want to talk a little bit about what's been going on in the last couple months. Um, my respiratory system has gotten a lot worse than it was back in maybe October sometime. It's gotten to the point now where my diaphragm is partially paralyzed. On like the sniff test and the PFT test, I scored poorly, and even on the sniff test, my diaphragm didn't move at all like it should. Um, it's gotten to the point to where it's not sadness, and it's more about depression and what depression can do to the body, what it does to the mind, and what it does to those loved ones around you who care about you. I've been taking a neurophysiology test. I took the steps to visit a psychologist soon and get a weekly appointment with them to talk it out. They have changed around my anxiety and depression medication because I do have clinical depression and clinical anxiety. Um, with my Melas Syndrome, it's gotten to the point to where I am getting very minor early stages of dementia in an environment more than a one-on-one basis, which is nerve-wracking in itself. Forgetting, the simple things. It's all real short memory and putting words together that I want to say in sentences and just, the dumb everyday things of life. It's been tough, a lot due to the fact that, I don't have the family around us that we need. Well, actually, my family needs for support. And it's tough sometimes for Teresa and the kids. I do speak to a few friends in Cleveland quite often. Eddie Rollins is one of them. He calls me and gives me a chance to vent and let it go. Art Porter is another one who lets me just vent to him. Thomas Aker. But, it's, they say there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. But sometimes I feel my tunnel's gotten darker and deeper. And I just don't see the light or the tunnel ever ending. I know it's bad to say that, but this isn't like an addiction. This isn't, alcoholism, drug addiction, you know, anything like that. This is a depression due to what it's doing to my family, what it's doing to my body, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And this has been a battle. It's been a really long struggle, since my diagnosis on January 16th of '07, and everything starting way back in '05 with symptoms in the early stages of cramping and dehydration and muscle weakness, muscle fatigue. It's hard going from that athlete your whole entire life and feeling like you're one of the best in the game, no matter what sport you played, who you played with. You were never intimidated by people who thought they were better than you because to me, they had to prove they were better than me. And sometimes that was tough. But overall, it's gotten to the point, where this is a big year for us. Jordan and Shannon are getting married September 13th, 2019, which is, coming up very soon. Save the date. They're getting married out here by us in Holland, Ohio. And it's going to be a beautiful wedding, with my granddaughter and Nick walking down as the ring boy and the flower girl. And that in alone is going to be beautiful. Watching Noah and Haley be up there, part of the wedding party, and Teresa, being the mom of the groom. It's a great feeling as a father. My 50th birthday is coming up in just under over a month, actually, and it's going to be a time of true remembrance of what I've done the first 50 years and how it's affected everything in life that I've done. Did I make mistakes throughout my life? Absolutely, I did. Did I do things I truly regret? Absolutely, I did. But a lot of those mistakes and regrets got me to be real close with a lot of my friends nowadays. And I mention them and I speak to a lot of them on Facebook every single day. And if it wasn't for those guys and those girls growing up, as friends, it would have been a tough battle for me. And it's good that we found each other all on Facebook now. We all socialize all the time, make jokes, make cracks, but at the same time, we're always there for each other. Um, this week coming up, I got 2 doctor's appointments, and I seen a neurosurgeon last Monday, and they want to see what the oxygen is going to do for me. I'll be getting 3 liters at a time, and they'll see, within the next 30 days if I'm going to need the pacemaker put in my diaphragm, which it'll just be the electrode and then the stimulator. Then I'll carry the outside pacemaker itself hanging on my side. I have that on one side, my oxygen on the other side, my braces on my legs and feet, sling on my shoulder. Total mess. But I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to stay as strong as I can. Has it destroyed us every way possible, mentally, emotionally, and financially? Absolutely it has. A lot of people say keep your head up. Everyone's got issues. Everyone's got financial issues. That's not what it's all about. I'm accused a lot of saying my life and our children's life evolves around materialistic things. Well, in that case, materialistic things to us are pillows on the couch, blankets around us as we watch movies together. That's the materialist things that mean everything to us. So those people out there, the haters and the ones who got the perfect lives, we're not about the materialistic things. We can't do for our kids that we did for them 4 or 5 years ago when I was battling this illness a lot better. When you're diagnosed with interstitial lung disease and Melas Syndrome, plus all the other little things you got going on, pulmonary hypertension, trigeminal neuralgia, peripheral neuralgia, neuropathy, the other things going on, muscle tremors, shakes, seizures. Life's tough, and a lot of people say, it's not cancer, so it can't be that bad. I wish I had cancer at times because you know what? You can go in remission, some chemotherapy, some radiation. I've done the Rituxan chemotherapy. I've done that, and nothing changes with me. And, people with any kind of mitochondrial disease, which I have a lot of friends in my chronic illness, the mito action, friends that really listen to me and the ones that we reach out to help each other be strong. They get it. And you really don't get it unless you're going through it. Just tell me that everyone suffers from something and, then you tell me on your page or you send me a message stating that, oh yeah, you got the bad flu and your body aches. I'll take your flu any day. Walk in my shoes for 24 hours. Because in that 24 hours, you're tired for the next 30 days and exhausted. Fatigue's not exhaustion. Fatigue's not a mental fog, where your body doesn't produce enough energy to run your heart, your lungs, your brain, your muscles all at once every day. When you're getting dressed on Monday, you're worn out for Thursday getting up and getting dressed. Excuse the puppies, they're over here wanting out of the pen. But I just want to state that, I'm going to stay as strong as I can. If I can help anybody who needs help, it's not that I'm negative. I try to be uppity all the time. People say, how can you stay strong, smile? What else am I going to do? Crawl under the bed and not think about it? I can't do that because I can never get it back up off the floor. All joking aside. But overall, it's just the fact that my family needs the support. We can use support in any way possible. It's not that we're on here begging. I'm out here begging people to help us. But it's tough when you go from a beautiful salary, that career, not a job, that you love doing, the passion you had for it for 27 years. And go down to getting almost nothing from Social Security disability. So if you can, we have a GoFundMe page set up. You can contact me through PayPal. You can contact me through my home address at 1437 Wilderness Drive in Maumee, Ohio, 43537. You can contact my kids on Facebook, Teresa on Facebook. And if you just want to send cards and letters, to support my children and Teresa, that would be greatly appreciated. But for all you who do, go through this video and watch the whole thing, I really, truly appreciate you. I love you. And God bless.